Hello and Assalamu alaikum. My name is Khizra, and today I would like to take you on a journey through my experience as a female international student from Pakistan living and studying in Germany. Moving out to a new country has its challenges, excitement, and countless future opportunities. Well, I had a similar exhilarating feeling when I was leaving behind the familiarity of my beloved home country last year. But before we delve into learning from my experience of how I adapted to a new culture and gained valuable lessons, let me share a little about myself. My educational background has been in business administration, and I'm currently pursuing a master's in international business management here in Germany. Professionally, I specialize in talent acquisition and I've gained extensive experience with a variety of industries back in Pakistan. After working for almost a decade, I decided that I wanted to expand my knowledge and get exposure to a culturally diverse international region. This wish and ambition led me to start planning my journey to Germany. And I embarked on a path to another educational milestone that I had to achieve. Of course, it had to be Germany because of its world class education system, standard of living, social environment, and a great emphasis on work life balance. I spent about 6 to 8 months researching on various cities within Germany. I also read up on a lot of study programs that could align with my long term goals. I understood the visa application process, prepared for it, and also looked up and researched on the different avenues for students once they complete their degrees. I also recall and remember reaching out to a lot of my personal network and connecting with a lot of people through Facebook communities to understand the prospects of international students after they come to Germany. And needless to say that I got positive vibes throughout, which assured me further that I was indeed headed in the right direction. Now, let us talk about how the initial months have been for me after I arrived here. I came in September last year, and for the initial few days, I had to stay in an Airbnb before I could move into my student dormitory. Now, any international student who comes here has to either opt for a student dormitory or settle for a co sharing space or go for a private accommodation. Once I moved in, I had to register my accommodation, make arrangements to get a telecom SIM, and open a German bank account. These were some of the essentials that I had to take care of as soon as I came here because it helped me navigate my day to day life and helped me adjust to my new surroundings. Now, there was quite a lot of paperwork. It took a couple of weeks, but maybe we'll take it up in another video. Now, after all of this, the first thing which helped me settle into my new routine was time management. Now, I know that a lot of us have had quite experience of it when we were pursuing our undergraduate degrees or getting professional experience. But I feel when you move to a new and a foreign location, and the fact that you have to manage things individually and independently, time management skills really come in handy for you. For example, I'm studying here and I'm also working part-time as a working student. I have to take care of my home. I have to run errands outside. So all of this requires quite a lot of strength and mental strength to be exact. So if you know how to juggle your time and balance it, you are well prepared. The next thing that I want to talk about is getting the hang of transportation. So it's quite different from how we manage our commute back home in Pakistan. So the first thing was getting to know the S-Bahn, the U-Bahn, the regional Bahn, and the buses. And I do have a funny story, like I'm sure many others out there. On the first day of coming to Germany, I missed getting on a bus because I was so confused whether it will go in the direction where my university was that I saw it arrive and I saw it leave, but did not get on it, and I kept standing, only to realize that it was indeed the right bus where I had to get on. But a valuable lesson from there was that I never messed up my navigation from there on. Another experience that I would like to share of having spent the last few months in Germany is that I found it very safe and secure for women. For instance, when I came here, my flight was at night, and I had to get to my accommodation by taking a train or a bus. And I remember that I first took a train from the airport to the central station and then switched to another connection and took a bus to my accommodation. Now, all this while, I was quite nervous and, of course, exhausted from a long journey, but I felt safe, and there were many kind people who helped me out, and even though I did not know the language, they lent a hand and helped me go in the right direction. So for me, this sense of security comes by living here, by going out, doing and completing my day-to-day chores, and I feel completely at ease. Another aspect or a surprise that I would say comes to us is handling cash and coins. Because what happens is we don't get to see that a lot back home, and I don't remember the last time I carried a pouch, but when I came here in the initial first week, I kept losing all of my coins. So a solution for that was that I took a cute little bag, and now it goes with me everywhere so that I don't lose my coins. Aside from this, I would also like to talk about navigating around with German language. Now, it is quite beneficial for you to at least learn some basic. Like I did in my case. When I was back in Pakistan, I at least made sure that I took an intensive course of a beginner level German language, which built a familiarity around vocabulary, words, at least some signage that I could read up. I'm still not fluent, I'm getting there, but I feel that it helped me a lot. And this is my recommendation to a lot of others, students potentially who want to come to Germany, that if you can invest that time, if you have that time, so please do take up a course to get familiar, because it will help you integrate with the culture here at a much faster pace. Other than that, I feel practicing it daily and getting the confidence when you go out there, when you order something, or when you go to the bank, if you can practice small sentences, that actually gives you a lot of confidence. At my workplace, I have quite a few people who communicate, or at least I try to communicate with them, and I feel exhilarated when that happens. Other than this, I also feel that in case you don't know the language and you feel overwhelmed, do not worry. A pro tip here is always keep Google Translate handy. At least this is what helped me a lot initially, because when I go to supermarkets and I have to read up on ingredients, I quickly take up a snapshot, and that helps me translate. If I'm ever stuck in a situation where I don't know how to communicate completely in German, I've often relied on Google Translate, and it has helped me immensely. Last but not the least, I feel optimistic for the future, and I have great hopes with that, because I keep my goals well within my sight. I'm learning every day new skills and new knowledge that I am very excited to implement in real world and get the practical experience. But aside from this, I feel that I'm part of a vibrant cultural landscape that allows me the opportunity and is an ideal environment for my professional, personal growth and intellect. If you would like to hear more experiences from me, please do let us know. What should I cover, or what should I talk about next? We would look forward to some feedback from you. And I would like to wish Ramadan Kareem to all those who are observing and celebrating. Till we meet again, Khuda Hafiz.